What up, it's me, A to Z, and we're back with more Pokemon Fire Red. Last time, we explored Saffron City after freeing it from the tyranny of the evil Team Rocket. Okay, maybe not evil, just misguided. I don't know. We always gotta look at a different angle when it comes to our villains. Anyway, so yeah, we freed Saffron, we explored, we went to the fighting dojo, got a fighting type Pokemon, then we went to the actual gym in Saffron and got our 6th badge. We have come a long way. Let me actually show you guys. I never showed you guys the trainer card. Yeah, this is our trainer card. You can see all the badges we have. We got 2 more to go. We have come a long way. It's insane. So now, as I said at the end of the last episode, we are going to head off to Cinnabar Island, and we're going to take the long pathway. But really quick, before we go on, I got to mention something. Another team shakeup. Nidoking and Cloyster are out. Lapras and Rhyhorn are in. So I'm going to be training them up. I did a little bit of off-screen training with the 2 of them, but yep, they're in. Let's see how they do. Lapras was in by popular demand because you guys really wanted him. Rhyhorn, I figured I'd just give him a shot because, you know, well, Rhyhorn's a really good Pokemon in my opinion. I sung praise about it, and it's just, I don't know. We'll see how he does, but I feel like I was worried about getting rid of Nidoking because I had a feeling it was gonna, you know, cause such a huge uprising because a lot of you guys were big fans of Nidoking. This isn't goodbye to Nidoking. Far from it. Nidoking will probably come back. I'll probably be like trading back and forth between some of these Pokemon now. You know, like Lapras might, you know, I might bring Cloyster back and then I might bring Lapras back a little bit. So now we're at the point where I'm going to be rotating. Anyway, so while I'm at it, actually no, I'm going to go over the new Pokemon once we actually beat this guy and once we talk about, you know, our method of actually getting to Cinnabar Island once we just Thunderbolt. Oh, right. I taught Lapras Thunderbolt, by the way. I taught him Surf. He learned Ice Beam naturally. But yeah, like I was saying, Lapras' special move pool is so vast. The fact that he can learn Thunderbolt. I would have taught him Psychic if I hadn't used on Exeggutor. Anyway, alright, Lapras growing to level 39. I told you guys, I did a lot of off-screen training with him. Ooh, that's chilly. Yeah, you might not want to just hop out of the water. Make sure you got a towel ready. Anyway. So yeah, the main mechanic. Please tell me I have repels just to make sure. Repels. I have regular repels. I have max ethers. I have super repels. Okay, I'm gonna move those up front because I kind of want to. Ah, shit, I forgot. I should have bought more. Be right back. All right, we're back. So really quick, just want to mention, I bought 20 max repels. We're gonna need them because now that we have the 5th badge, water's dyed a deep blue. Would you like to surf? And who else will we surf on but Lapras? See, now you see why I brought Lapras with me. Like, it works. Anyway, we can now surf and fight swimmers. So this is how we travel across water. I mean, these are really going to be the only water routes we go across here in Kanto. Anyway, so as I'm fighting these trainers, and while I'm just going to try and get through them as quickly as possible, I'm going to be talking about the new Pokemon that you can run into. And there's really only one, and there's going to be 2, but I'm talking about that I mentioned them in episode 19, but I'm going to be talking about them now because you can't run into them while surfing. But first off, first new encounter is Tentacool, the Zubat of the seas. Oh, everybody loves Tentacool. You run into them just as much as you run into Zubat in caves, but yeah, you'll pretty much run into them all the time when you surf. But here's the thing, even though Tentacool is so common, it's really not a bad choice. It's got decent special bulk, it's surprisingly fast. You know, it doesn't have the widest support and move pool like it does, you know, in later games where it gets stuff like Toxic Spikes and all that, but really Tentacool is still a respectable choice. I don't think it's that bad of a Pokemon, to be perfectly honest. Like, it can do you favors. I'd recommend it. Anyway, now for the 2 Pokemon that I could have gone over earlier, but decided not to, but I'm going to go over them now. So first off is a Fire Red exclusive, Psyduck. Oh, good old Psyduck, Misty's favorite Pokemon. Everybody loves Psyduck, right? Are you kidding me, Pidgeot? Are you kidding me? Oh god, Flail, that's gonna, oh, never mind. Alright, worried about nothing. Anyway, Psyduck. Psyduck's pretty average, you know, it doesn't have that bad special attack and speed, so it can hit somewhat hard and somewhat fast. Now, oddly enough, you would think by its name that Psyduck is a Psychic type, but it's not. Psyduck is just a pure water type, and so is its evolution, Golduck. So, it's a little bit misleading, I'll agree with that. Anyway, but yeah, Golduck, it's not bad. It's really not, it's not the worst choice for water type, but there are definitely better options in my honest opinion. You could do better than Golduck. Anyway, so next up is your Leaf Green exclusive, Slowpoke. Slowpoke, its name is really fitting. It's incredibly slow. Like, it's so goddamn slow, it's not even funny. It will not outspeed anything, not even slow rock types like Geodude, Graveler, and Golem. However, when it evolves into Slowbro, you know, it starts to carve out a niche. It becomes a physical tank. you know, its physical defense is extremely high, and it gains a respectable boost to its special attack, so it can be a very tanky special attacker. So it can hit hard, and it can take hits, but you're not going to be going first at all. I'd like to mention Slowbro gets much better in later games due to the added amount of options it's been given, such as, you know, new moves, new abilities, a Mega Evolution. But, yeah, Slowbro is still really decent. I recommend it if you're playing Leaf Green. And ironically enough, Slowpoke and Slowbro are Psychic types, but Psyduck and Golduck are not. It's incredibly ironic. I'll never really understand, you know... I don't know. I mean, I'm okay with Slowpoke and Slowbro being Psychic types, but Psyduck and Golduck not being Psychic types? That's like... That's a missed opportunity, Game Freak. Come on now. Ah, man. Anyway. Lapras, hurry up and just... speed through this. Oh, I should have just... Why did I not Thunderbolt? I guess I wanted to preserve. I talk English good. I wanted to preserve my Thunderbolts. Anyway, we got through this route a lot quicker than I thought I would. Alright, so what can I talk about as I just go through the rest of this route? Oh, Sun and Moon. Yeah, I guess I can just mention Sun and Moon really quickly. Sun and Moon, I have come a long way now. I am... God damn. Alright, well, I guess this gives me time to talk about it now while I kill you. Anyway, Sun and Moon, I am on the 4th island, and my team has really evolved. Not just, like, literally evolved, but I mean, like, I've really shaped it a lot. So I still have Incineroar and Lycanroc. I still have Gyarados. Electabuzz has evolved into Electivire. Garchomp is a no-go because I realized how painful it is to actually catch a Gabite in Sun and Moon. It's so goddamn annoying. Like, you have to go to the desert. It has to be a sandstorm. You gotta use your adrenaline orbs. Alright, they only show up via the SOS mechanic, which, honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of that mechanic, because it's just only, like, certain Pokemon will only show up. So instead, I decided to get Metagross, which, catching a Beldum itself was pretty goddamn annoying. And at the time being, I do have Exeggutor. Yes, Giant Neck Exeggutor. Not regular Exeggutor, Giant Neck Exeggutor. The one that's Grass Dragon. But I am planning on replacing him with the new pseudo in this game, Jangmu. Probably saying it wrong, but yeah, I'm planning on replacing him with that. I'm at the place where you can catch him. Labra's growing to level 40. My god, Lapras is growing up so fast. But yeah, my team has really come a long way. Plus, I think I hit the climax. Okay, maybe not the climax, but I have hit, you know, like a major point in the game where a lot gets revealed. It's insane. Anyway, strong trainers and water Pokemon are common sights in these parts. They say Misty of Cerulean Gym trains here. Ah, well, that's nice to know. Anyway, so... the reason why a lot of people don't go through these routes to get to Cinnabar Island. Seafoam Islands. We got ourselves a dungeon. So this is gonna be fun times for me. Oh boy, oh boy. Anyway, so... so Seafoam Islands, you can get through them really quickly, but you are gonna wanna, you know, explore around, because there is something that you want to do here. By the way, I taught Rhyhorn Strength. That's kind of like also part of the reason why he's here. I could have taught Nidoking Strength, but I didn't really think to, because I just wanted to have Rhyhorn around with me. So, we've got a bit of a strength puzzle here. No, Repulse Effect did not wear off. None of that mess. Alright, so I guess while I'm doing this puzzle, I can talk about the one new encounter that you can find here, because we're not going to be finding it, because I have, I have Repel on. I have a Repel on. So the new encounter you can find here is Seal. It's a seal. Yeah. The creative name, am I right? Seal the Seal. Anyway, Seal's pretty average. It's not the worst Pokemon, but it's really not the best. It's got balanced stats, but Seal just has a huge problem standing out compared to all the water types that are available in this game. It's just, you know, it gains an Ice type when it evolves into Dugong, and I guess Dugong's okay, but again, Dugong, like its pre-evolved form, Dugong just struggles to stand out. It's outclassed by so many things. Like, even by Cloyster, if you just want, like, a water ice type. And even Lapras. Cloyster and Lapras outclass it big time. I don't know. Dugong's okay. It's not that great. So, talking about Seal, I guess I can mention this. I have a bit of a story that I want to talk about concerning Seal. So, as you guys know, I get my info from Bulbapedia. Bulbapedia is, like, one of the premier info websites. And I get my info from there when I do my bios. So, I was on Seal's Bulbapedia page. And I want to mention, just something incredibly funny. So I was looking at just like the biography part, and it said the words, Seal is a pinniped Pokemon. Now pinniped, for those of you who don't know, it's like, I guess it's like just a seal. I misread pinniped as pimped. I misread it as Seal is a pimped Pokemon. Yeah. Seal is a pimped Pokemon. Can you just imagine that? Just Seal with the hat and everything. Just pimping out your Seal. Can you imagine that? Okay, now I'm thinking about that show Pimp My Ride for God knows what reason. And you guys remember that show Pimp My Ride? Man, when Exhibit would just go to your house and, you know, he would pimp your car. Oh, man. Check it out. I'm about to pimp this Mon. See this Seal? I'm about to pimp it out right here and now. Man, that's hilarious. Anyway. Somebody draw that for me. Somebody draw a pimped out Seal. Alright. Anyway, I guess I should be talking about this, strength puzzle that I did. So, this is not the strength puzzle we need to do to get out of here, but, it blocked this current. If we didn't do it, there would have been a current that would have just pushed us out and we wouldn't be able to go through. But, with this strength puzzle done, there is something waiting for us over here. What do we have here? A legendary bird? We'll find out in the next episode. I know, it's a short one, but we're gonna cut it here. I think we're like 10 minutes. That seems fair enough. This is like my shortest episode ever, funny enough, but, you know, it's fine. Like, I want to dedicate a whole episode to this legendary bird. So, yeah, next episode we're gonna fight it, and we're gonna try and catch it. We'll be back with more Pokemon Fire Red.